It is important to validate all assumptions before arriving at a conclusion. Most students are not eligible to claim housing benefits. I will be in my office every day from 10 to 12. Most students on last year's course did well in this module. Proteins constitute at least 30% of the total mass of all living organisms. The Parliament has ratified the bill on goods and service taxes. The Chief Executive reads several new books every month. Our professor is hosting the Economic Development Conference next week. The school should be spending all of that money to construct a new science library. Having a shower before going to bed can help you sleep. The most modern agricultural equipment is now extremely expensive. Modern poetry often tests the conventions of language and rhythm. There are lots of people competing for places in computer courses. His stunt tonight was nothing short of jealousy.
Our capacity to respond to national needs will determine our ability to flourish.
The electric iron and the kettle are the two most important items for students. The university is dedicated to providing quality education to all students. Answering this complex question with a simple yes or no is absolutely impossible. We don't have enough evidence to draw conclusions. 3 of the students were confused by the key hypothesis.
It is argued that students can learn more in collaborative rather than individual study.
Even if you have used cosmetics for years without problems, 1 or more ingredients can still trigger an allergic reaction. Visual aids can make presentations clearer and more interesting. John used to clean tables at McDonald's for about 3 years during his school days. In this library, reserved collection books can be borrowed for up to 3 hours. The tutor is here to help, so please ask if you don't understand anything. The School of Arts and Design has an open day on Thursday next week. The bus will depart from outside the building in 5 minutes.
The university has a lot of travel scholarships available that students can apply for.
Some online companies and social media sites are not attempting to sort the fake news from the real stuff. The paradox is that the computer is man-made, but seems to promise a non-human precision. During that period, heavy industry grew rapidly in the north of the country. Sport is the main cause of traumatic brain injuries in the United States. The residence hall will be closed prior to the academic building closing time during the semester. The opposition has been unresponsive to our proposal thus far. The most well-known, largest, and feared shark is the great white shark. She was trying hard to ignore the sensations in her body. The student housing is of very high quality, but is still affordable. The brief outline takes us to the beginning of the 20th century. I thought the midterm exam was only worth half of our course grade. The United Kingdom and Australia are the 2 countries that accept the PTE score. Newspapers around the world are reporting stories about presidents.